I've been taking notes and studying the book of Job, and a lot of people have been taught the story of Job wrong. Hear me out. Many people think the story is about a perfect man that suffered unfairly, stayed faithful, and God blessed him at the end. You've been taught wrong. See, Job was a faithful man of God. Job was an upright man. The Bible says he was a perfect upright man. But that does not mean he was without sin. That does not mean he didn't have a weakness. Hear me out. Job kind of was a little arrogant because he was righteous on the outside, but in his heart, he was a little arrogant. He thought his good works and his resume earned him his blessings. So we all know in Job 1:8 when God was calling Job an upright man and allowing Satan to tempt him and allow Satan to hit him with sickness and allow Satan to take everything away from him. God allowed this because he knew Job was going to stay faithful. But that does not mean Job was not wrestling with sin. Okay, so we got it across that God allowed Satan to tempt him. God allowed Satan to take away everything from him, even hit him with a sickness. God allowed Satan to take away his family and everything. Even take away his whole life at that. We know that God allowed him to do that. But what did Job do after Satan did all that to him? See, in Job 1:21, Job did say, "The Lord gave and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." But after that, Job started cursing. Job started wishing he was never alive. Job started wishing that he was never born and everything. If Job was just blessing the Lord, why would he start cursing himself, and why would he start wishing that he was never born? Some may say it's because he lost everything. But right after he lost everything, didn't he just say the Lord gave and the Lord take away? Why would he start cursing himself? It's because he was prideful. He thought that his good works earned the blessing. He thought that he earned the blessing because of his good works. He thought that his good work was the reason why he was receiving blessings. The whole time it was not through the good works. It was through his faith. See, I know y'all probably asking right now, how was Job prideful? I'm going to give y'all a verse. Job 29:12, he said, "Because I delivered the poor who cried out, the fatherless and the one who had no helper." The key word is I. I did this, I did that, I did this. He thought that he didn't deserve what was happening to him because of the good works he was doing. Verse 15, he was saying, "I was the eye to the blind, and I was the feet to the lame." He's saying a lot of eyes. He thinking that his good works is earning his blessings. He think that his good works is making him righteous in God's eyes. Whole time it's through his faith. God did not say my good and hardworking servant. He said my good and faithful servant. It was through his faith that he was righteous in God's eyes. See, he was so confused because he done so many good things, not knowing that the only reason he pleased God is because he was faithful. Job was questioning the Lord because he